What's up everybody, Nibori here. Today we're going to be going over my Kallari built-in guide called Cutthroat. 3 strike tokens or cast tokens, healer token, burst engine, Voidsteel dagger, assassin's ward, 2 Windcarver blades, a Magus Siphon, and 2 Thirstfangs. Since we're going mid lane, we're going to pick up a strike token and a healer token. If you were going to go in the jungle, you would pick up a Magus Siphon. Let's see what we're going to do mid lane. First ability we're going to pick up is going to be our crippling dagger, so we can last hit at range if need be. Also, we have an option for shadow walk, which we're going to get next, but you would get that initially in the beginning if you were going to jungle. Now, since you're most likely going to be against a ranged hero or a caster, you're going to want to freeze the lane. What I like to do is attack one of the ranged minions and kill them off first, and then you have an option to keep attacking the ranged minions to stop the lane from pushing, but also keep the wave close to you. Another awesome thing with Kallari early game is her Shadow Walk ability. Out of this ability, you will hit 250% of your basic attack damage. That is amazing. The enemy team, Howie, gets distracted by our teammate attacking his ward, so we're going to attack him out of the shadows and hit him for 132 damage, a basic attack, and a crippling dagger to take him out for the first blood. Also, be sure to de-ward. Each ward that you kill will give you 80 CXP. Now, as mid lane, you should never be bored. You have both river buffs on the side of the map here that you can pick up. This one is a blue buff, which will give you 35 mana regeneration, and that happens to be on every river buff. Also, this buff will give you movement speed. With Kallari's movement speed and this invisibility is phenomenal. We're going to attack the enemy team Narbash out of stealth. Unfortunately, we didn't get the stealth hit, but we hit him with our crippling dagger to slow him down and some basic attacks, take him out for a second kill. Giddy up. Shortly after, we make our way back to mid lane and attack the enemy team Howie out of the shadows with 133 damage and a couple basic attacks, and he is out of here. Thank you. I'll take that third kill. We're getting fed really quickly. And back to farming we go. Now, with the previous conversation about things to do middle lane, as Kallari you can use invisible and steal some of the enemy team's jungle fairly easy and without being seen because of invisibility. Just make sure there's no wards around and feel free to take their farm when you see the opportunity and your lane is pushed up. Next, we got the enemy team Howie really low, and we could have went in for a dagger throw, but we're going to ult in, and unfortunately, we went the wrong way, and I should have went the other way to get away from this Kwang. Fortunately, we get away by the skin of our teeth, luckily, and we live to fight another day. Phenomenal. Oh, you missed your sword. Finally, we're going to get an upgrade. Let's pick out ourselves a burst engine, and this we're going to put 3 minor strikes. You can also put minor casts in this as well. This gives us 36 power and 0.3 mana regeneration. We're going to pick ourselves up a Windcarver blade for 6 more power and 5.5 attack speed. Next up, we're going to have one of my favorite engagements in this match. We're going to engage on the enemy team Kwang as he gets sandwiched by me and Chimera. I'm getting low health here, so I'm going to back up, throw a dagger in the air, and oh my goodness, look at this throw from downtown. How does that dagger taste? Oh my goodness, you best believe I lost it when I hit that. Oh my goodness. Another thing that you can do mid lane in the enemy team jungle is attack their Amber Link, which would be right here on the left side. As you can see, it's got some CXP, and when you attack it, it removes that and gives it to you and your teammates and prevents the enemy team from dispersing that throughout their team. Oh yeah. As Kallari, you decide when and where the enemy team dies. Here we saw that our chance was taken away by the enemy team when they converged on us, and we jumped away, so be sure to get out of the action when you need to. Fortunately, our teammates get away, but be sure to make the right choice when to engage and when not to engage. Time to get some upgrades on our Windcarver blade with a major cast and a Kenetic, giving us 124.9 attack speed and 66 power. Ooh, now it's time to get saucy. The enemy team Kwang is out of position, and I'm going to hit him for 200 damage out of the shadows, hit a couple basic attacks. I'm going to hit him with a crippling dagger and dive right back in with my ultimate to take him out and take out the enemy team Kwang. In the process, I teleported to the enemy team Narbash to make sure I was ahead of the enemy team Kwang so I could secure both kills. We have 3 points to spend, so let's finish off our Windcarver blade with another Kenetic, giving us 137.3 attack speed. Pick up a strike token for the extra power, and we're ready to go back to battle. As I was maintaining mid lane, I saw an opportunity right side. We're going to teleport in here and kill the enemy team Grux with our ultimate. Boom! Take him out as we chase the enemy team Narbash with our crippling dagger. Unfortunately, he's going to get away. We have 4 points to spend, so we're going to pick up an Assassin's Ward. Since more and more wards are popping up, we want to de-ward those wards with our wards. Pick up Assassin's Ward, delete a strike token, and pick up a regular cast in this, leaving us with an extra 18 power, 4 basic pen, and 2.5 lifesteal. The enemy team is pushing up mid lane, and we're going to pick our targets carefully. The enemy team Grux has the least amount of health, so we're going to attack him right there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to back up because they're going to keep pushing with those minions. I see the enemy team Kwang is out of position and trying to tower dive. We're going to take him out with a basic attack for 245 out of the shadows, a few extra basic attacks, and take him out to prevent that push. Now that we have 2 points, we're going to put a cast, giving us extra 12 damage in our Assassin's Ward. The enemy team is attacking us, but we're going to attack right back. Out of the shadows, we're going to take him out as our teammate takes him with his ultimate, our teammate Grim. We're going to keep chasing down the enemy team Howie, as we're going to hit him with a dagger to slow him down and continue to basic attack on his behind. He is not getting away from us. Our teammate is going to actually secure the kill. Unfortunate? Nah. As Kallari says, if it's dead, it's good. Once again, the enemy team is trying to push right lane, but we're going to put a stop to that right quick. As our teammates are converging on the enemy team Howie, we're going to hit him for a whopping 297 damage. A couple of basic attacks later, and a jump out of the way, we're going to get that kill. We're going to re-engage as we go back into the shadow plane, and we're going to hit the enemy team Kwang for 274 damage, a couple of basic attacks, and he's out of here. That 11 kill, 0 deaths, and 3 assists. You best believe there's more on the way. 7 points, it's time to upgrade. We're going to pick up a Thirstfang, and we're going to put a Lesser Drain and a Strike in this, giving us 18 power and 7.5 lifesteal. There's a team fight going on mid, and Kwang is low health. We're going to teleport in him for 221 damage as we get hit with everything. Oh my goodness, we have a sliver of health, or a nipple hair if you'd like to say it. We'll back right up here as we get invisible. I have a feeling my teammates are going to need me, and I have a little bit of health left. I'm going to have to make a couple choices here. I see that the enemy team is going to push mid lane, and our green buff is up. I'm going to eventually grab the green buff here so that I have extra armor to take a couple hits as my team goes in here. Unfortunately, our teammate is going to eat it, but I will be able to clean up since I have green buff, this extra armor, this overshield to protect me just a little bit in case the enemy team attacks me. Everybody's low, and we're going to get in there as our teammate unfortunately dies, but Grux is going to eat it. Narbash is going to eat some daggers as well. Howie is going to make his way back to base. We couldn't stop him. I'll catch you later. Kisses. We have 5 points to spend, so let's giddy up and upgrade our Thirstfang with a cast. We will also pick up another Thirstfang, giving us 168 power and 15 lifesteal. Now let's see what kind of damage you can do. Out of the shadows, 334 damage on the enemy team Kwang, and a basic attack for 163 damage. You best believe he's gonna eat it. I see some action going on here in the jungle. Our teammate is getting attacked by the enemy team Narbash and the enemy team Twin Blast. We're gonna keep chasing down Twin Blast, use our ultimate to catch up, use our crippling dagger to slow him down, a couple basic attacks, and he is out of here. Thank you for that 1,142 CXP. Good God. But we're not done yet. I see the enemy team Howie mid lane as I'm attacking the enemy team Ward. So we're going to engage on the enemy team Howie as he bounces himself towards us. We're going to hit him with a basic attack out of the shadows, hit him with a couple more basic attacks, and our teammate is going to kill him with his ultimate. The enemy team Grux is going to come from our left here, but we're going to jump up and get out of the way of his pull and make our way to safety. At this point, you'll be able to solo Raptors, but I suggest letting your carry know when you're going to do this so you can give him the CXP points from this camp. Let's finish off our Thirstfang with a major cast, a drain, and a minor cast, leaving us with 204 power and 20 lifesteal. Right out of the gate, we're going to ultimate towards the enemy team Kwang. He's going to tether us, which was a really nice tether. We're going to miss our crippling dagger, unfortunately, but we're going to chase him down and catch up to him in our shadow walk here. We're going to eventually hit him for 377 damage out of the shadows with a couple of basic attacks and a crippling dagger to slow him down, sneak around to his backside, and hit him and take that nice CXP. Shortly after, the enemy team Grux is trying to come from our backside here, but we're invisible and he doesn't see us as we chase him down, but his ward eventually sees him. He's going to turn and try to hit me. He's going to try to stop us with his ultimate, but we are way too strong right now, life leeching our way to glory as we dissipate into the shadows once again. 17 kills, 0 deaths, and 5 assists. The enemy team Grux is overextended on his side of the map. I'm going to get up behind him and hit him for 375 damage out of the shadows. He's going to try to get away, hit him with a crippling dagger. He's going to use his ultimate to stun us and try to get away from us. I'm going to ult as our teammate dives in, and we're going to secure that kill for 18th kill. Now we're going to have a bunch of points to spend, and we're going to also get rid of our healer tokens, so we're going to have even more. We have 11 points to spend here, so we're going to pick up ourselves a Windcarver blade. In this Windcarver blade, we're going to put 3 strikes, leaving us with 258 damage. We're also going to delete our burst engine here, and pick up ourselves here our Voidsteel dagger for a little bit of penetration and damage. In this, we're going to put a major cast. Nothing exciting happened, but we have 6 more points to spend. We're going to get a major cast and another major cast to finish off our Voidsteel dagger, leaving us with 294 power. Now that we're full build, we're able to solo orb prime. Now this is awesome, but make sure you ward around orbs so you know beforehand if the enemy team is going to be joining you. I wouldn't do this unless your teammates are pushing lanes and making sure those lanes are clear, but be sure to be safe when doing this. You also have your escape route with your invisibility, so be sure to do that. Also, here's another tip with Kallari too. I know I said it in other videos, but you can actually use your invisibility while you're attacking something. It will primarily reset it for a second, but when you jump back in, you'll do that extra damage and you'll life leech a little bit more. Also, when you're 1v1 with someone, this is also a good option to get a really quick burst damage in there while you're fighting somebody. Now that we have Prime, we're going to attack the enemy team trying to take out our inhibitor. The enemy team Narbash is going to eat our ultimate for 344 damage. The enemy team Howie a crippling dagger and a basic attack to take him out. We're going to jump away from the enemy Twin Blast so we don't get attacked here. We're going to hit him for 504 damage and 200 on our basic attacks there to take him out and grab the win. The enemy team surrendered. GG all around. Well played, everybody. It was a blast. If you guys would like to see more Paragon content, be sure to drop a thumbs up so I know to do so. And if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. If you have any questions about this build and need suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I'll get to you as soon as I can. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to our 2 most recent GFG Patreon heroes, Tom Samwan and Grizzly3392. Thank you so much for the support and our current Patreons and everybody that supports my channel. Thank you guys so much. If you guys would like to check out the Patreon and help me do this full time, and we have awesome rewards for each Patreon. Each Patreon gets access to my Discord server, so that is phenomenal. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave the link right here and below so you guys can check that out. But as always, I hope the CXP is always in your favor, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!